Hello everyone, welcome. I have been asked in the comment of a previous video to talk about controlling multiple troops at once. So we'll just cover that while we will end a few barbarians for the event, because today we have the mounts and we have barbarians. I won't do the mounts, but I will destroy my stamina for barbarians. So basically you got several ways to control your troops, so I will show you them all. The first basic one is click and drag. You click, you drag, you click, you drag, and your troops get slayed. And so this is the first way to get everyone by dragging them one by one. It's not efficient, but you want to do that if you want a specific troop to be attacking first. Then you need to click and drag with this force, and then you can do another way for the rest of the troops. So this is first way. Next way is to select them all and then drag. And you got two ways to do this. The first way is double click on one of your troops. Okay. And then you stay clicked and you drag and you select your target. And as you can see, you see a red circle around it, showing that you have targeted it for destruction. And obviously the priest will not be attacking, so they will stay on their previous mission, which was to heal one of the troops. Although this works pretty well, it's not my favorite manner to do. But yeah, you can then, for the same kind of technique, double click here on the right bar, and then from this bar you click and drag. So that's basically the same, but from the bar on the right. And it does exactly the same. Okay, and now the last way is to click on your target. You click attack, and then you get to choose which force do you want. And at the bottom you can see multi-select on, so we'll click, and then it will automatically select the troops that can be sent on the mission. And so, yes, all these ones. And that's how I prefer to do things. Now, if you are doing barbarians or guardians with your friends, there must be a leader who will decide which troops to attack, which barbarian or guardian troop, and then the other must follow. But sometimes, it can be tricky because there are multiple targets, and you will see quite often people not choosing the right target. You don't have to click and drag toward the target that you think it is or things like that. You will see. Basically, let's And beforehand, we will just move our troops in the vicinity of this barbarian here. When you do that, so all your troops will move to the same spot, but the priest will just stop healing. So you do that, and then you have to put back the heal. And so, let's say that we have this one starting the attack, okay? And basically, when an attack starts on someone, you can see this kind of badge of the troop being fought, and you see these white things that will pop up sometimes. Basically, this means this is the troop that is getting targeted. Okay? So, I will show you what to do with this, because it's a bit too late. I spoke too much. But let's just see. So, I have the badge of the barbarian I want. I click on it, attack, and then I can easily attack the same target as the leader, and without any possible mistakes. So basically, it's how you want to do things when you are trying to attack the same target as your leader. And if, for example, it's PvP, during a PvP you can have more than one troop attacking your friend's troops, okay? And you want to be attacking the same target as him, then it's about on the badge. As I told you just before, there were white the white thing just around it that was flashing sometimes when a skill was used. And if you see this thing on a specific troop, you know that this troop is being targeted by your friend. So that's the one you wanna select and attack, basically. Otherwise, another way is just to get the right troop by chatting on vocal and having the leader say, "I am fighting this troop." But yeah, this is one very easy way to know which one is getting targeted by skills. And if it's getting targeted by skills, it means that it's the one that is being focused. So the one that your friend did click attack on it, not the others. Okay, so we have seen how to move, how to attack. For some people, you may also want to uncheck this. Here, return to the main city upon scoring a victory. If this is checked, and at the start of the game it's always checked, it means that after the battle, your troops will all come back to your castle and to the rally area. So if you want to keep them so that they can have many kills and have only 30 stamina use per attack, then you have to unbox it. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much how you control your troop. What could we say more about it? When you are with your friends doing barbarians, what I suggest for you is to move the way I did before. you select everyone. No, you select everyone. You move in the vicinity of the barbarian, so they will just move to the right, to the same place. Then you can, for example, move your priest closer, set back the heal, so that when you order the attack, the attackers will be in the circle of effectiveness of the priest troop. And so they will have the buff from the lady here. And so yeah, you basically move close to the target, you wait for everyone to arrive next to you, and when everyone is next to you, you can then click on the target and attack it. What I also do when you have multiple targets close to one another is, for example, I will click attack on this one. Well, I will first replenish because I don't know if I will have enough. Nope. So let's just put back a few. Okay. So basically, I will attack the first target. I order the attack. And as soon as I order the attack, I will already prepare the next one. And sometimes I do this because I know that the next target could be, for example, in the middle of my troops, and then I will have big troubles selecting it to send my troops upon them. So by selecting them beforehand, well, they are already selected. Excuse me for the bark. They are already selected, and so it's quicker and easier than to order the attack. So that's how you control your troops. Basically, don't think there is too much to say on multiple troop control. One thing to understand is that if your troops, if you have a march inside a rally, this march is locked. The only way to get back a march from a rally is to go to the rally, basically. And instead of the plus here, you would have a red cross. And if you click on the red cross, you cancel your troops from joining the rally. And sorry for the noise, my neighbors are doing some work in their house. So, sorry, I had to pause the video, the recording, because I didn't even know what I was saying. The only way to get back a troop from a rally is to click on the red cross. But for example, if you have troop garrisoning, for example, the temple during a KVK, and you clicked on an enemy troop and use multiple attack, then all your troops will attack. And so the troops that are garrisoning, they will leave the garrison to attack. So you have to uncheck before. So we'll do that. So let's say that Vlad and his troop is inside the garrison, and I really mustn't use Vlad, okay? And so I want to kill this troop, and so I attack, multiple select, and beforehand I uncheck Vlad, and then use march. And so Vlad remains in position and is just waiting. We're just sailing anyway, but I think he should be arriving too late. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, he arrived too late. So yeah, those are the controls, how you use your multiple troops. You can also, for example, it requires to use, for example, the bar on the side. But for example, if you want to have a specific troop in the middle, for example, because you have someone who will have a buff for all troops, and it could be Cleopatra, then you could quickly deploy your troops
Η αιωνιότητα ήταν στα χείλη και στα μάτια μας.
Deploy your troops in position the way you want.
Η αιωνιότητα ήταν στα χείλη και στα μάτια μας.
Well, here I will have troubles. Yeah, selecting the target. And then afterwards I said selecting everyone to attack this way. And what you can do when you want a specific troop to attack first, but you don't want to be using the click on drag one by one, you can prepare your troops for that. For example, I want Hanzo to be the one attacking this guy, so I can put Hanzo a bit before the others, then I can set up the others behind at the same place, and then I can order the attack, and they will all go, but Hanzo is now in first position and will strike first. And that's how you will be sure to be attacking with the troop you want. Because it's hugely important to be attacking with the troop that can deal the most damage. And why so? Well, dealing the most damage and being also able to tank some damage as well. And why is it so important? Because when you have multiple troops like this, and we can check this easily, you will see that in a battle, the troop that starts the fight, for the first 3 turns, 3 seconds if you want, you attack the target and the target counter-attacks. And then from the 4th second to the end of the battle, the enemy, so you will attack the enemy, he will counter-attack, and then in the same turn the enemy will attack you and you will counter-attack. And so sometimes you may have seen that with, for example, you arrive on a barbarian, you start the fight, you lose 100 and the enemy lose 800, for example, and after a few seconds it's 200 and 1600. And it's because at this moment the enemy start attacking you as well. And so you want, because there will be doubled the damage, okay? You want the best troop to be doing that, so that they will deal even more damage. But they also, because they will be also targeted first by doing that, except if in certain cases, for example, against a player, it's a bit different because the player can focus on another troop than the one you sent first. So it's very important to remind that. But if you send a troop first, this troop will basically deal double damage. So we'll check it right now. So we do have the fight with Enzo and Temujin. We'll check the details. So the details is where you can check a lot of information about what happened. And so we can see that from turn 4, the losses get doubled. And so we will just open these two, and here you can see Hanzo launched normal attack, Barbarian Vanguard launched counter attack. And here Hanzo launched normal attack, Barbarian Vanguard launched counter attack, Barbarian Vanguard launched normal attack, and Hanzo launched counter attack. And the other forces look, they never get anything. In fact, it's only Vlad launch normal attack and the enemy launch counter attack. That is all. That is all. Okay, so I hope this was clear for you. And I hope it will help you control your troops in a more efficient way. And yeah, if you have any question, if you want me to explain anything in video or even in a written guide sometimes, just let me a comment below and I will read them all, and I will see you in game. Bye bye.